Get on the ground! Tay's not working.
Ooh.
Get on the ground!
The scene of a car crash suddenly turns into a life or death struggle with an erratic and aggressive...
Tay's not working.
Taser not working. You know what you gotta do then? Huh? You ain't supposed to just freeze up like that, like what you just did. Alright, gang, so if y'all want merch, this is my merch, Maison Rex. We got t-shirts, all different types of colors, you know. Polo shirts, sweatshirts, like hoodies and stuff. We got, you know, the girl hoodies, the crop hoodies. We got some hats. We got some beanies, some backpacks. Link in the description. Yeah, let's get back to the video.
Get on the ground!
The scene of a car crash suddenly turns into a life or death struggle with an erratic and aggressive suspect who refuses to comply. And with the deputy's service weapon within reach, it's a fight that could end in tragedy.
He's trying to get my gun!
The following report is based on official police records released to date, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On the afternoon of October 15, 2025, a 911 call comes in about a head-on collision in the middle of the highway in Thurston County, Washington.
911, what are you reporting?
An accident on, where am I? Old Pacific. It's at the T. It just happened. I witnessed it from my direction. I don't know if the person lost conscious, some type of medical emergency.
Is someone unconscious?
I don't know until I get closer. I'm not.
Are you able to safely check?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Let me put hazards on.
The caller approaches the vehicle that seemingly caused the crash, but she quickly realizes that something is off with the driver, perhaps dangerously so.
Yes, he's conscious.
Okay, are there any obvious injuries?
He's got a lash to his forehead. Sir, do you want to have a seat until EMS gets here?
Is that a laceration on his forehead you said?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
He does not look stable either. Yeah, I'm walking away from him.
The caller isn't the first one to notice. Moments earlier, another witness had attempted to check on the driver.
Opened up the front door and asked if the person inside was okay. All I could see was his shoes, and the airbag was covering the rest. He said, I'm carrying, or I have a gun, don't touch me or I'll shoot you.
The collision sent both vehicles spinning off the highway, and traffic is backing up. It's this scene that a local school resource officer encounters on her way home from work, unaware that she's only moments away from a vicious fight for her life.
If you could advise on the injury. Copy, I'm just getting on. 3.
The SRO, a deputy with the Thurston County Sheriff's Office, goes first to the woman in the white vehicle, who is already being tended to by other motorists. She then doubles back to check on the driver of the gray Chevy, where she begins to realize that something isn't quite right.
Right now, bald-headed sheriff is approaching him right now, but he won't take his hand out of his pants.
Does he appear to be breathing normally?
Nope. And staggering. He doesn't seem to be violent, but...
The deputy approaches the man, later identified as 47-year-old Brian Fleming, who is standing in front of his smashed SUV, blood dripping from his head, his hand tucked into his waistband. He ignores her instructions to sit down.
I got one that's non-compliant. I'm not sure what's going on with him. He's trying to get back into his car. I'm not sure if he's trying to retrieve the... Copy.
Suddenly, the man begins running towards her, his right hand still partially concealed.
We're using the shell hand.
As the deputy draws her taser, her body cam is automatically activated.
Be advised, he just charged at me, then just ran back into the car. He can't go anywhere. It's missing a wheel. Where's my closest unit?
Backup is speeding to the scene, but as the situation deteriorates, the question is whether they can get there in time.
Why don't you have a seat, sir? okay. Just have a seat. Have a seat for me. He's in and out of the car, looking around, not making any aggressive movements right now, but not complying with my verbal commands. Hey, why don't you have a seat?
But as her colleagues dodge traffic and race around corners, this tense scene is about to spiral into violent chaos.
Have a seat for me, sir. Hey, have a seat. If you approach me, you're going to get tased. Have a seat. You're not going near those people either. Have a seat or you're going to get tased. He's attempting to approach the other car. I'm giving him verbal commands to stop approaching me. He's still approaching. He's going to get tased. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Tase not working. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. He's trying to get my gun. He's trying to get my gun.
Drop it up and kill you. Drop it up and kill you.
He doesn't.
I'm already dead anyway, man.
Ooh,
Additional law enforcement, including an off-duty corrections officer, jump in to try and restrain the suspect. And it turns out he's not as impervious to electricity as it seemed.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back right now. Put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna
It's
tase
okay,
you.
girl. Get
Put
up.
your hands behind your
Get
back.
up, girl.
Hands behind your back.
Yeah.
Go check yourself out. Go ahead.
With suspect
That was
Brian
gonna be
Fleming
bad.
finally in handcuffs, it will now be up to
If she didn't have no fucking backup on the way, that was gonna get bad right there. That shit crazy.
investigators to find out exactly how this incident, which started as a car crash, turned into a violent struggle for survival. And those bizarre answers will come soon enough.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
There's probably some blood on it. And it's already on yet. Radio on Paul 86 taser deployed on the subject, and he's detained now. Good afternoon. Hey, buddy.
Everyone at the scene is intensely aware of how much worse this could have been. The suspect stands 6'2", 210 pounds, giving him 7 inches on the deputy and outweighing her by 70 pounds.
Here. All right?
Yeah, I just didn't want him to get my gun.
That's great.
As the corrections officer later notes, Brian indeed came very close to doing just that.
Hey, I need to launch a campaign in 2 weeks.
He wasn't complying. He was still trying to get her handgun. So I started impacting the back of his head with the muzzle of my gun, telling him to stop or I was going to have to shoot him. I was fighting for an angle and watching her holster because he was trying to break the retention on her holster. And if the retention broke, I was going to have to shoot. So I was looking for an angle where I could do that safely.
It will later come to light that Brian had hidden advantages. In addition to his size, he holds a brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
How you doing? Good?
Yeah,
How you feel?
a little bit.
Yep.
It's all
You did fantastic for somebody of that size. Absolutely fantastic. And he's super intoxicated. I can just smell it pouring off of him.
I mean, I bet you I had at least 4 or 5 of my palms hit him.
Oh yeah, because I could feel it. I'm sitting there like take him down and everything. I'm like, oh yeah.
When another officer finds the deputy's taser, he notes in his report that it was completely empty, meaning all 10 probes had been deployed. When investigators later speak to Brian himself, they get some surprising answers about what happened on the highway today.
Was any force used on you by an officer?
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain what kind of force was used against you? What happened?
It's a blank. I don't know.
Well, he tried to get her gun and use her as a hostage right there. You seen that shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Look,
Can you explain what kind of force was used against you? What happened?
It's a
then,
blank. I don't know.
look, that's just a hiker. She don't even know what the fuck going on right now. They just watching it. Like, y'all ain't want to go help her?
Brian tells investigators that he was diagnosed
Damn.
bipolar at the age of 18, but
Oh,
hasn't
I
been
thought she was
taking
a
the proper
hiker. I thought she was a hiker. So she just seen it. Okay.
medications.
Yeah.
Instead, he
That
takes
makes sense.
Adderall.
Do you
But
think
why
that
would
there's
you
anything
put your fucking self in the middle of the way?
you could have done differently in the situation?
Yeah.
You said, yeah.
All right,
What's
get
that?
behind that car.
I don't know. I mean, yes, I should have done something better. But I thought I was being chased, so.
Investigators reach out to his wife, who says he's been
I
struggling
thought
in
she was
recent
just
days
running and
with
shit.
paranoia, turning off the lights in their home and making her and the children hide from people he believed were out to get him. She says he left the house that morning to get eggs and never returned.
Do you know if the officer gave you any verbal warnings? Did you hear them yelling at you?
Yeah.
You said yes. Do you remember what they said?
Man, if a motherfucker say they going to go just get eggs, just eggs, no bacon, no biscuits, no pancakes, nothing else, no milk, nothing else. Don't even trust the milk neither.
Don't.
Okay.
There's a
Don't
lot that I
trust the
don't
milk
recall.
at all.
Okay.
Or the eggs.
I
If
had
you're
just
going to go get
started new
one
medication.
piece of dairy,
He doesn't specify the medication, but he
don't
does
trust
admit to drinking 7 bottles of NyQuil that day in an effort to fall asleep. But while that could possibly shed light on the accident, it doesn't quite explain what motivated the incident with law enforcement.
He's trying to get my gun!
Brian tells police that his sole reason in reaching for the deputy's weapon was so he could use it on himself. Whether or not that's the whole truth, the deputy is surely fortunate not to find out.
Let me take a look.
I just don't want to get my gun.
Nope, you did awesome. You're fine.
I'm fine.
The police report notes that the deputy didn't sustain any significant injuries, nor did the driver of the oncoming vehicle. Brian himself required staples in his skin, but was also remarkably unharmed. He was charged with third-degree assault, attempted disarming of a law enforcement officer, driving under the influence, reckless driving, obstructing a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest. He is free on $10,000 bond while his case moves forward. To access more of our content, including extras such as raw footage, actual case files, and unseen details, you can join us on our Patreon. Join and see what you've been missing.